Hi, this is Sebastian, and I'm going to guide you through the MRV installation process as fast as possible. 5 minutes to go. Okay, so all you need is the developer instruction manual here, and let's skip ahead to installation and to the developer installation specifically. So it's really a big help if we have easy install on the system available, because getting these dependencies here is, well, easy, as it should be. So if you don't have it yet, you can install it quickly by following the link here and getting the package you need. So I happen to have easy install already, so I can go ahead and install the dependencies that I actually have installed already, but I will just put in the command line here. I want to install MRV on Python or using Python 2.6, so I need the dependencies in there. Python 2.6 would allow me to use my 2010 and my 2011. So this is just an arbitrary choice here. You can use whatever you want or whatever you have available on your computer. Oh yeah, it needs root permissions, of course, so let's quickly get these. Not so quickly. Yeah. Okay, that was it then. So this time I actually managed to put in my password, and we see that it installed everything. It's already installed. And to be sure IPython works, you can just open it for a second. Okay, but MRV is not yet available because we didn't get the repository yet. So let's just make a folder that I'm going to stuff MRV into and go ahead with the installation. So all we need to do is clone the repository. This line here would clone it from Guitarist, but you could also clone it from GitHub if you like that more. In the end, it doesn't matter. It's Git, so you're quite flexible regarding the choice of your repositories and your remotes in that sense. So let's paste that in, and we'll start right away. By the way, it's very important that you rename this default name mainline, or just mainline repository, into MRV. So the top level folder really wants to be MRV to do some Python path magic for you automatically. So once we've downloaded this, that's mainly all you need to start developing, because we have the dependencies and we have the data. So that's it. There's no need to put MRV directly into your Python path. If you want to develop, of course. If you want to distribute software, that's a different thing. But for development, and that's developer preview after all, that's all you need. One more thing, don't forget that we have to get the submodules, because MRV depends on some externals. Oh yeah, first of all, let's enter the MRV directory. Let's see what we have. And these ones here really want to be set up first, because right now these submodules are not cloned. So let's do that. You will get some specific repositories that I created with slimmed down versions of these externals, like networks is really slimmed down to just a few modules to be sure the MRV startup time is as fast as possible. Good, so rechecking with the docs, all that's left to verify the installation is to start the test suite. There's a tool for this. The tests can be run using the tool in test bin tmrv. And I could just go ahead and use this command line here, because it will automatically find the latest version installed in your system and run that. But if you have a specific desire to run 2011, as I do right now, you can do so and run the tests. 159 tests that should run in about 6 seconds, provided that Maya doesn't, Maya's already preloaded and memory and everything that the virtual memory system does for you. On this machine, that's the case, fortunately. if you feel like testing the performance of your system, you can, of course, specify the my performance tests, which you can run like this. They don't run by default because that would take 80 seconds too long for my taste. But it's good if you want to see how your computer performs at least. And that's the installation already. One important thing to see how MRV works and to try it out a bit. Of course, you can write your own test cases, but you could also just use iMRV, which is an IPython that has MRV imported. So that's really it. I want to have it for my 2011. And it is how you start it. And as we installed IPython previously using easy install, it should be just there. All right. So we use Python 2.6, which we see here. That's a system interpreter, and IPython already installs a few or imports a few things into your root namespace, so you can start right away. So let's create a node of our perspective camera. That's a transform. First shape, that's the camera. And a plug would be, for example, translate or scale. Now you can already do things with that and get a listing of what the plug can do, or what the perspective camera or a transform in that sense can do. And yeah, that's quite a nice thing to explore. Set parent, that's a method here with the question mark, you get the docstring. That's interesting, that's the wrong, that's a weird one. Let's check another one, is number of. Yeah, so that's better. Okay, so let's see whether the tests are finished already. Yeah, 90 seconds, 25 performance tests, and you're ready to go.